Justin Pagonis, Kyle Howland on the front row for the feature. 20 laps the distance. The green flies. Street stocks are underway. Pagonis, your race leader in the 0-1 car at the end of one lap. He started inside pole position after winning the dash last night. 0-1 of Pagonis is your race leader. We got a battle side by side now for second. Richards in the 35. Now Ben Menson tries to make it 3 and 4 wide out of turn number 4. 0-5H of Kyle Howland in a battle for second. 33 MD. Here comes Leon Sorrell as they're 3 wide out of turn number 2. Simonson in the 0-1X car now trying to join the mix, also in the top 6. Quite a battle going on as they head toward the front of the pack. At the flag stand, we're looking for a new leader. Do we have one? No. Pagonis in 0-1 still your race leaders. He charges at the front of the pack here tonight in the street stock feature. 35 of Richards now trying to reel him in once again, the 35 car. 59 of Menson now crawling up into that third spot. The 59M car getting past Howland in 0-5H. Action out of turn 4. Simonson doing a 360 to 0-1X car. Out of action right inside the front straightaway. Caution on the track will slow him down. Simonson speeds. Caution lights are out. We're set to go green this time by 0-1 of Pagonis on the point position by himself. The race leader at the time of the caution. 4 laps complete. Green flag back out. Menson digging hard into turn number 1, collects all kinds of other cars. We got action in turn number 1 and 2 on the low side of the track. We should be ready to go green and racing next time by Dan McCain in the 25 car with some minor repairs in the work area. Joins the group at the back of the pack for the restart. Pagonis, your race leader, 0-1, takes the green flag. On the restart, Justin Pagonis in 0-1, jumping back out where he left off at the time of the caution. Richards in car number 35. That's Danny Richards from Mondovi, Wisconsin, in the runner-up spot as we speak. 0-5H of Kyle Howland now up on the cushion. The 0-5H car in third. Here comes 33 MD, the Mad Dog. That's Leon Sorrell on the charge. He's in fourth. Becken in the 70 car, rookie in the street stocks this year, doing a great job wheeling it out of turn 4. Drifting up high, just missing 33 MD. Jim Williams, 22W car right behind him. Then here comes 50R of Rothstein set to go to work. They're connected out of turn number 2. Cars out of action. All kinds of cars involved on the back straightaway. Set to go green and racing this time by 0-1 of Pagonis. He's on the point for the restart with 6 complete. Green flag back out with 6 complete as we resume the street stock feature. Pagonis in 0-1 takes back over where he left off at the time of the caution. 0-5H of Howland now settling into the second spot as he clears Richards' car in 35. Richards in fourth, contacted by the 70 of Becken as he heads down to the low side of the track. 33 MD, Leon Sorrell on the charge off the cushion in turn number 2. MD of Sorrell off the gas a little bit as they head past the flag stand. Drops back a couple of spots as Becken moves up into fourth. 0-1X of Simonson now climbing up a spot or 2 as he heads into fifth. Followed by Menson in 59M. Then it's 33 MD of Sorrell. Back to the Super 8 car of Van Dusen and Williams in 22W. Adam Preve driving the 73 car here tonight with the 25 of Dan McCain. Justin Pagonis, your race leader, running the hub down on the inside as the flags are crossed. We are halfway. Jim Williams, 22W, heads to the infield off the backside. Jim Williams out of the race. Meanwhile, your race leader, Pagonis, stepping it out with about 7 car lengths in the race lead ahead of the 05H of Howland, who's running up on the cushion, now drops it low out of turn number 4. Richards in the 35 car in third. Battle shaping up for fourth. The 70 of Kurt Becken in that fourth position with the 01X of Simonson in tow. Mod 4 feature is up next. Mod 4s should be lined up and ready to go. One of Pagonis is your race leader as he heads down the back straightaway, maintaining the race lead ahead by almost a full straightaway now as we count down the final laps in the street stock feature. 05H of Howland in a solid second position now by a few car lengths over Richards in 35. 70 of Becken is next, then it's Simonson in 01X. Pagonis working the low groove of the track as he runs the hubs on either end of the track. The 01 car now ducking down to the low side of turn number 3. Ahead by almost a full straightaway over Holland as we've got just a few laps to go here in the street stock feature. Simonson working the hub of the track in 01, side by side with Becken in car number 70. They're battling for that fourth spot. Mod 4s are in the lineup area. They're set to come out on the track next. Pagonis, your race leader in 01, takes the flying green. There's 2 to go. White flag set to fly this time by for your race leader exiting turn 4, Justin Pagonis in 01. 73 is a lapped car. 05H of Holland in the runner-up spot with 1 lap to go. Last time around the track, headed down the back straightaway. Pagonis is your race leader in 01. Checkered flag set to fly this time by Pagonis. Exits turn number 4. We got action out of turn number 2. Checkered is out. 01 of Pagonis winning the race, followed by Howland in 05H, and third goes to Richards in car number 35. Action out of turn 2 on the very last lap will affect the way they finish. Checkered flag is out. Your winner, Justin Pagonis in 01. He'll pull it into the victory lane. Justin Pagonis, your race. Chris stepping down trackside to do a short post-race interview with your race winner. We'll send it down to Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of the car. Give him a hand. Your winner, Justin Pagonis in 01. It's not very often you can climb out of the top of your race car here in Victory Lane. Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that's been an awesome year this year. I'd like to thank everybody that's helped me this year. This makes the end of the year even better. Thanks.
You know, I was just going to say that. You've had a pretty good year from start to finish. I mean, you started off awfully good in April and May, and it kind of continued all the way on. This is a real good way to end the year.
Yeah, the goals for the year was to win track championship at Princeton and Ogilvie and top 10 in national points. And we got it all, plus the last win. Thanks.
Give him a hand, Justin Pagonis in 01. Back to you, RJ.
Silver Bullet of Dean Larson. We're just about set to go. The caution lights are down. Mod 4 feature, 15 laps. Green flag is out. The Mod 4 feature is underway. Hornets are up next. The Hornet feature should be lining up in the staging area. Green flag is out in the feature for the Mod 4s. Corey Van Mil jumps out to the early race lead in the 40 car. We got cars out of action down the back straightaway. They tangle together, the 2K of Creasel along with Rebar and M16. Early caution on the track. Grand opening coming up on October 22nd. That is next Saturday. Grand opening for the Victory Lanes and Sports Bar as we get set to go once again. The Mod 4 feature takes the green. Field charging into turn number 3. Once again, we're going to try to complete lap number 1 as they come out of turn 4. 40 of Corey Van Mil riding the hub. Low out of turn 4. Your leader at the end of 1. XR of Tom Silver up on the cushion. He's in second. Here come the Larson. 7L of Tyler and Dean in 37. The Silver Bullet in 4th. 3 of Lindquist in 5th. Van Mil, your race leader in the 40 car, stretching things out just a little bit. Now up into second. Tyler Larson, 7L in that runner-up spot, putting the XR car. Tom Silver back in 3rd. Silver Bullet, Dean Larson in 37 in 4th. Then it's the 3 of Lindquist, Pearson in 17, 62K of Kellen, 91 of Buckholes, 32. That is Gilliard in 32. Then Meade in 9. And Lean in 44L. That's the way the field is right now as we click off the laps in the Mod 4 feature. The race leader out ahead by a bunch here, the 40 car of Corey Van Mil. Van Mil started on the pole by way of winning the dash last night in the 40 car. Wasted no time stepping out to the race lead as he heads into turn 3. 7L of Tyler Larson in second. Not much change in the top 5 as we go back to Lindquist in the 3 car in 5th. Right in front of him, the Silver Bullet. That's Dean Larson in 37. Larson running the hub. Some problems in the 44L car of Lean. Looks like he's back under power. We're still in green. Jeff Lean, the first time in a Mod 4 car, picked up the 44 car just a few weeks ago. First time out was last night for Lean at Ogilvy Raceway in 44. 40 of Corey Van Mil down the back straightaway in front of the Northern Beer back straightaway sign. 7L of Larson still in that runner-up spot. Larson in the 7L car as the flags are crossed. Yellow and green, we're halfway. 15 laps the distance at the halfway point. Corey Van Mil in car 40 with a solid lead as he heads into turn 4. Hornet features up next. They should be lined up in the staging area. The Hornets. Lindquist moving ahead a spot in the 3 cars. He heads past the Silver Bullet of Dean Larson in 37. A little bit of a miscue for Lindquist as he exited turn number 2. They're side by side in turn 3. Lindquist now in the clear up into the 4th position as he passes the Silver Bullet of Dean Larson, the 37 car, now 5th. Red and blue flag given to Lean in 44, letting him know the leader is coming up behind him. He should hold his line in 44. 40 of Van Mil about set to put Lean a lap down in the 44 car. 7L of Tyler Larson in a solid second spot over the XR of Tom Silver. Cars really getting spaced out over the 3/8 mile oval here tonight in the feature for the Mod 4s. Corey Van Mill, your race-long leader in the 40 car, into turn number 4, and running the hub all the way around the track on both ends as the green flies. 2 laps to go. Larson now putting Lean a lap down in the 7L car. The top 2 cars passing Lean. He's a lap down in 44. Third is the XR, Tom Silver. Silver running the cushion up in the XR car as the white flag comes out. Last time around the track for Corey Van Mill in 40. Van Mill entering turn 4, exits out of the hub, set to take the checkered flag. Corey Van Mill, your winner in 40, followed by the 7L of Tyler Larson. Third goes to Tom Silver in XR, rounding out the top 4, the 3 of Brandon Lindquist. Taking home the checkers here tonight. Second annual Topless Nationals here at Ogilvie Raceway. Your winner out of Moorhead, Minnesota in the 40 car, Corey Van Mill. Van Mill sponsored by Valley Alignment Repair, Outlet Recreation, Progressive Auto Body, Andy Dean Family Dentistry. He'll pull it into victory lane here tonight at the Ogilvie Raceway. Corey Van Mill pulls into the victory lane. We'll send it down to Chris Steppen, trackside in victory lane.
Thank you very much, RJ. We'll wait for your Mod 4 feature winner to come climbing out of his race car. Unbuckling himself and all the safety equipment coming off. Out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Corey Van Mill. Come on over here, sir. Couple things to talk to you about. First of all, you've had an incredible season. When you think of the Van Mills, of course, Rob picking up his 2nd consecutive national championship, winning the Fall Classic last weekend, etc. But you've had a great season behind the wheel of this thing. 3rd in the national points, and this is certainly not your first feature win this year.
No, we have had a super good year. I'd like to thank a lot to my family, my kids working with me on my cars. Rob's pitman, he has done an awesome job of improving the suspension and handling on these cars, and we've developed a really good ethanol motor, and we've had a super season all around. The youngest son finished 4th at the 100. He got top 10 in the Nationals, and he won a couple of features, so we've all done really well this year.
Well, you sure have. And now, a year ago, if fans remember, you were sidelined. You didn't get to race a lot of these postseason specials with shoulder surgery, so I bet you're happy to be out here to get this Topless Championship, eh?
Yes, for sure. This is fun. Yeah. We also did really well at the Harvest Cup and stuff, so Ogilvie has been really good to us this year.
Give him a hand, your winner, Corey Van Mill.
Seven of Sam Lundstrom on the outside. Jamison Sietsema from Wilmer in the Uncommon Incorporated 118. Inside row 2 will be Noah Olson from Isani. He's in the Isani Industrial Finisher 68X. On the outside, the Bud Jones and Sons Auto Salvage 7M of Brandon Merworth from St. Stephen. Inside row 3, Brandon Opsahl from Buffalo in 19. On the outside, Dana Voigt in the Ralph's Car and Tractor Service number 43. Inside row 4 will be the 94 of Dylan Jones from Moore. He's in the Mike's Auto Body 94. To his outside, Dexter Robine, track champion, the 31 car out of Ogilvie, and the Troop Advertising 31, Tyler Troop. That is the Buttercup 68 inside row 5. Troop out of Bach in the Troops Advertising 68 on the outside, the 14T of Tammy Kolpikoff from Little Falls. Inside row 6 will be Travis Swanson in the West Cambridge Auto Salvage number 82, and to his outside, Queen Buzitsky in the Hornets Nest Racing R&B Racing 37X from Anoka. That rounds out the field. 12 cars set to take the green. 15 laps the distance here tonight. The Hornet feature, the 2nd annual Topless Nationals. Hornets not allowed to run topless here tonight in the Topless Nationals. They needed to keep the roof panels on. 67 of Lundstrom Sietsema 118 set to take the green. The green is out. Hornet Feature headed into turn number 3. The battle for the race lead there side by side as they enter turn 4. 67 of Lundstrom trying to be the leader at the end of 1. He is Sam Lundstrom, your race leader. 118 of Sietsema in second. 68 of Noah Olson in third. Mirworth, the 7M car, in fourth. Here comes Robine in 31 as he tries to clear the 43 of Dana Voigt. They are door to door headed into turn 4. 31 of Robine, your season champion here at the Ogilvie Raceway, taking home a number of feature wins, more than 10, 11 to be exact. Dexter Robine in 31. 94 of Dylan Jones now on the charge as they headed from the back of the pack. They weren't here last night, so they had to join the feature back behind last night's qualifiers. 67 of Lundstrom now stretches out the race lead as he heads past the flag stand. 118 of Sietsema in second. Short intermission will be up next, followed by the Super Stocks. Super Stocks should be lining up in the staging area off turn number 4. 67 of Lundstrom continues to pace the field as he charges out of turn 4 in the 67 car. Sietsema in the orange 118 car in second right now. The challenge from the 68 of Olson, the green car. As 37X of Buzitsky heads to the infield off the backside. Quayne Buzitsky from Anoka is out. 68 of Tyler Troop also headed to the infield. Tyler Troop in the 68 car also out of the race. Challenge now for that third spot. Mirworth in the 7M car side by side with Olson now as they join forces in the battle for third. 67 of Lundstrom stepping out from the rest of the pack in the 67 car, ahead by 8 car lengths as he heads down the back straightaway. 118 of Sietsema in second with a nice move. Mirworth in 7M now in third. Here comes Jones in the 94 car on the charge. The hub at turn number 4, looking to take a spot over. He does as he clears Olson in 68. Olson back to 5th. Keep your eyes on Robine, the orange and black 31 car now side by side with Olson as he battles for 5th. Sam Lundstrom, your race leader in 67. Flags are crossed. We are halfway. Dylan Jones on the move in car 94, now looking to take that third spot over as he's side by side with Mirworth in 7M. Jones on the charge, started back in row number 4 here tonight in the 7th position, works his way up to 3rd. '67 of Sam Lundstrom, your race leader, started on the pole, took off from there. Outside pole setter Jamison Sietsema in 118 in second. Here comes the 94 of Jones, ready to go to work door to door out of turn number 4 in a battle for that runner-up spot. The 94 car in third by half a car length. Mirworth, the 7M car, in fourth, looking for a way to join the rest of them up into that second spot as they're running side by side for second. Sam Lundstrom, your race leader, the red number 67, stretching things out. Jones, 94, now up into second as he clears the flag stand before. Seats him in 118. 7M of Mirworth now joining the charge in a battle for second. They head down the back straightaway. Flying green is out. There's 2 to go for Lundstrom. Your race-long leader started pole position inside. The 67 car from Hassan, Minnesota, looks to take the checkers here tonight with 2 to go. Jones in 94 moved his way up from a 7th starting spot, now in the runner-up spot. Seats him in 118. A little contact with Mirworth as they head out of turn number 3. White flag is out one more time around the track. Checkered flag set to fly, this time by your race long leader, Sam Lundstrom in 67, takes the win. Followed by Jones, the runner-up spot in 94, seats him a 118 car in third. Rounding out the top four, Brandon Mearworth in car number 7. Sam Lundstrom in the Latitude Recreation sponsored car. Also Christie's Auto Wrecking sponsoring your race winner, Sam Lundstrom from Hassan, Minnesota. He'll pull it into the Strandland Refrigeration Heating and Cooling Victory Lane. The GeoComfort Geothermal Systems, where you're heating and cooling with dirt. Strandland Refrigeration Heating and Cooling in Mora.
Down go the window net. Here he comes, your winner, Sam Lundstrom. We'll get Sam over here. He'll get his hardware and come on over here. You know, we said this to Justin Pagonis and Corey Van Mill, but you've had a great season as well. A bunch of feature wins down at KRA and Wilmer. This is a pretty good way to end the 2011 year, eh?
Yes, it is.
Talk about that race a little bit. You really didn't have many challenges. I mean, right away, guys were right there, but you pulled away consistently, no problem.
Yeah, it was. Track was pretty nice. A little rough in the corners, but got through it.
You bet. What do you got planned for 2012? Same thing, or what are you guys doing?
Same thing.
Sounds good. Give him a hand, your winner, Sam Lundstrom in 67.
And it'll be Richards on the inside of row 2 in the number 7R car. Tommy Richards out of Mondovi, Wisconsin, to the outside from Superior, Wisconsin. The Wisconsin guys in row number 2. That's Trevor Wilson in 87. We're looking for the green out of turn 4. The green is out. Four wide out of turn 4. Hang on, here we go. Dave Moss looks to be your early race leader. He is in the Jack-O-Lantern Special, moving out from the west. Double OX of Gullickson up on the cushion, trying to follow up in that second spot. Richards in 7R in third. And it's Wilson in 87, back to Chrome Schroeder in the 46K car in fifth. Anderson right behind him in tow. Camroot on the outside in 99 as they head around the track. Dave Moss building up a race lead as he heads down the back straightaway, sponsored by Northern Beer into turn 3. The Jack-O-Lantern Special on the charge here tonight, trying to fly to the checkers in the Topless Nationals. Super stock feature. Action underway. Midwest Modifieds are lined up in the staging area. They're set to hit the track next. A lot of the cars choosing to ride the hub here tonight. Your race leader, Moss, up on the cushion with Gullickson in 00X in that second spot. 17 off the pace. That's Ben Hankey. Now gets it fired back up as he heads down to the hub in turn number 4, the 17 car. Your race leader charging into turn number 4. That's Dave Moss, about to encounter the back traffic. Action in turn number 2. Wilson spinning out in the 87 car. He was up toward the front of the pack. And Gullickson in 00X. We go back to row 3. That's Josh Anderson in the 1 car. Chrome Schroeder on the outside. 46K. Green set to fly. We're back underway. Wilson to the back of the pack on the restart. He was charged with the caution. On lap number 7, 87 car from Superior, Wisconsin, now looking away to make his way back up towards the front of the pack. We got a battle for that runner-up spot. Richards in the 7R car, ducking down to the hub in turn number 1 as he's side by side. 00X car of Dan Gullickson now moving back into that second spot, ahead by a couple car lengths as they head into turn number 4. Dave Moss is your race leader, stretching it out by about 8 car lengths. The number 2 car, or the Pumpkin Jack-O-Lantern Special here tonight, headed down the back straightaway. 00X of Gullickson is in a solid second now after Richards backs off a little bit in the 7R car. The number 1 of Josh Anderson now with a nice move up into that 4th spot as he gets by a couple of cars. 04 Junior, that's Adam Ayotte, the 04 Junior car in 5th. 2010 National Rookie Champion in Wissota, the 67E car of Devin Neske, sitting in that 6th spot as they circle around the track. 46K of Chrome Schroeder's next, then it's Cam Rudin 99 along with the 23 of Robidoux. Moss flying around the 3/8 mile oval here tonight in search of the checkers. The second annual Topless Nationals Super Stock feature well underway with Moss headed down the back straightaway. 00X of Gullickson a full straightaway back now in the 00X car in the runner-up spot. Flag set to cross for Dave Moss at the halfway point. 10 laps in, 10 to go. Your race leader, Dave Moss. Moss now encountering the traffic at the back of the pack. He's encountered one car already, gets past Troop in the 18K car. Troop now down a lap. Also past Kramer in car number 68 as he comes up to the rest of the field. Into turn number 3, Dave Moss riding the rails up on the cushion. In the number 2 car, the Jack-O-Lantern Special, your race leader. Fitzsimmons right in front, the 73 car now as Moss slices and dices in between the 2 lap cars, threaded the needle down the back straightaway. Moss putting on a clinic here tonight in the Super Stocks. All kinds of cars giving the competition flag, the red and blue flag out, letting them know the leader's coming. Moss in the Pumpkin Special, headed down the back straightaway, clears Wilson in 87. Now he's on the back bumper of London, 54. Moss now moving to the middle groove, down to the low side of the track, past 2 or 3 cars. They're 3 wide out of turn 4. All kinds of action as Dave Moss continues to be your race leader. 00X of Dan Gullickson behind a few other cars. The 17 car now of Hankey slowing off the pace, working the steering wheel. You can see him battling the 17 car headed into turn 3 off the pace. Your race leader, Dave Moss, just past the flag stand in the Pumpkin Special. 00X of Gullickson in that second runner-up spot. Now on the hub, trying to move past a couple of lap cars. 17, Ben Hankey pulls into the infield with a flat tire on the back rear. Hankey out of the race in 17. Dave Moss, your leader down the back straightaway. We're looking for your second place car. That's Dan Gullickson just into turn 3. Richards in 7R just down the back straightaway. He's in the 3rd place. 4th is Anderson in car number 1. 28W, Brian Weber now slows down off the pace, pulling into the infield off the front straightaway. Brian Weber in 28W is out of the race. Dave Moss is your race leader, just past the flag stand, charging at the front of the pack, blowing by the cars left and right as he looks to take the checkers here tonight in the Super Stocks. Second place car just exiting turn number 2. That's Dan Gullickson in 00X with a few cars between him and Dave Moss as the white flag comes out last time around the track for Moss. White flag flies, Dave Moss in turn number 4. Checkered flag flies, Dave Moss, your winner. Looking for that runner-up car exiting turn number 4. The 00X of Dan Gullickson, 3rd, will go. Richards in the 7R car in 3rd, followed by the 1 of Josh Anderson, rounding out the top 4. Dave Moss, your race winner here tonight. The Jack-O-Lantern Special will be pulling into the victory lane here tonight. Dave Moss winning another feature in the 2011 racing season, capping off his track championship here a few weeks ago at the Ogilvy Raceway. The 2011 track champion Dave Moss pulling in to the Strandland Refrigeration Heating and Cooling victory lane, where you're heating and cooling with dirt. Up next will be the Midwest Modifieds, and we'll finish off tonight's show and the 2011 racing season with the Modified feature. Dave Moss pulling into victory lane here tonight in the Hathaway Moss Get Pumpkin-Faced special coming up. Send it down to Chris Steppen, trackside.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of his car. Your winner, Dave Moss. All right, sir. So, a couple things we need to discuss here. First of all, let's talk about a dominating performance. The next car you were about to lap was in 6th. That's not so bad.
Wow, that was pretty quick. These cars were flying tonight, there's no doubt.
You've had a great season as typical, second in the national points, a whole bunch of feature wins. However, you didn't win this last year. You got second in this thing. So your first Topless Nationals championship, that's a pretty good way to end the year.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. The car was running real fast, there's no doubt. So
now let's talk about this race car. Normally we don't see you with a pumpkin on the side of your race car. I have been to the first two Hathaway Moss year-end mania Halloween bashes. For the race fans who really don't know what's going on, it is a pretty wild Halloween party going on Saturday night Halloween weekend, yeah?
yeah, me and my buddy Brian Hathaway get together and throw a big Halloween bash and get a costume and come as you dare. October 29th.
October 29th it is. So Saturday night of Halloween weekend. The last 2 years, this thing's been pretty wild. I mean, there's costumes. Everybody's got costumes. Tons of food. Tons of fun. There's a DJ every year. So this year, you guys decided to basically invite all the fans too, right?
Yeah, it's come as you dare.
Give him a hand, your champion, Dave Moss, in the pumpkin car.
Sponsor of tonight's program with stores in Mora, Malacca, and Bram Napa Auto Parts. Get the Napa know-how. We're just about set to go. Midwest Modified Feature 16 of Vandy Camp taking the green along with the 7A of Frolic. Green flag is out, 20 laps the distance, 24 cars taking the green. Vandy Camp, your early race leader at the end of one. The 16 car on the charge from Forest Lake, Minnesota. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. 7A of Frolic now moves into that runner-up spot with the 46 of A-Strike in tow up on the cushion. Martini running the hub in the 42 car. They're door-to-door out of turn 4 in a battle for third. A-Strike ahead by a 1 car length at the flag stand over Martini. Then comes Dennis Zeck in the 2 car. The blue car is the 825 of Alan Gessel Jr. We got a caution. Okay. 16 of Vandy Camp on the point all by himself. The green back out. Two laps complete out of 20 at the time of the caution flag. The 16 of Vandy Camp, your race leader, charges into turn number 4 in the 16 car out of Forest Lake. 46 of A-Strike in the runner-up position ahead by half a car length over Frolic in 7A. 42 of Martini charging on the hub. All kinds of action on the front straightaway. Matuska in 7M coming to a stop. Voigt in the 31 car, a little bit squirrely out of turn number 2. The caution out once again. On the restart, 3 laps are completed. We're looking for the green this time by flag back out once again with 3 in the books. 16 of Vandy Camp jumping back out to the race lead where he was at the time of the caution. Navigating around the cushion of the track on the high side, the 46 of A-Strike in second. Here comes Martini in 42. Martini on the charge and a hub car out of action. The 11 car of Andrew Inman. He was sitting backwards with the rest of the field charging up behind him. Caution out on the track. Caution lights are down. Looks like we're going to go back. Green and racing 16. Vandy Camp on the point position for the restart with 4 laps complete. The green is back out. Modifieds, the last feature up, should be lined up in the staging area, set to go. The Modifieds will be out last. 16 of Vandy Camp, your race leader, as he charges out of turn 4 up on the cushion. 46 of A-Strike in the runner-up spot with the 7A of Frolic in third. Bud Martini on the charge along with Dennis Zeck down on the hub in car number 2 in turn 2. Side by side as they enter into turn number 3. Back to the 47X. That's Mike Loomis in 47X. Then it's Xander and London 27, the 825 of Alan Gessel Jr. 3 wide at the flag stand. All kinds of race action. Into turn number 1, Xander does a 360 in the 96 car. Other cars trying to avoid the wreckage. We got cars all over the race surface. Caution out once again. 6 laps completed. The 16 car of Vandy Camp, your race leader, with 6 down. 46 of A-Strike in second. 7A of Frolic in third. We're looking for the green as they charge out of turn 4. We're back underway. Vandy Camp in 16, stretching out the race lead after the green flag came back out. 46 of A-Strike running up on the cushion in second, right behind him in tow, the 7A of Frolic. As they navigate into turn number 3 and 4, Martini in fourth as he runs down on the hub out of turn 4. Bud Martini in fourth at the stand, followed by Dennis Zeck in the 2 car in fifth. Modifieds are up next. The Modifieds are ready to go. Vandy Camp, your race leader, working his way around the 3/8 mile oval up on the cushion. The 16 car, your race leader. 46 of A-Strike way up on the high side as the flags are crossed. We are halfway. 10 laps in, 10 to go for Vandy Camp, stretching out the race lead with A-Strike in second. Justin in the 46 car now trying to go down a groove or two as he heads off the hub in turn number 4. Trying any way he can to close the gap between him and the leader. That's Jason Vandy Camp. Number 7A of Frolic is in third. Not much changes. Martini, the 42 car, in fourth. Back to Zeck, the 2 car, in fifth. And it's Alan Gessel Jr. side by side with Loomis in 47X. 31 of Voigt is next. Then Xander in 96. 28B of Bourne. 79 is Davis. Then the 55 of Basie as they exit turn 4. Your race leader now charging into turn number 3. The 16 of Vandy Camp, stretching out the race lead as the laps go by. Well past the halfway point, the driver out of Forest Lake, Minnesota, your race leader. Battle for third and fourth. Martini, that is Bud Martini in the 42, ducking down to the hub in turns 1 and 2. Frolic running up on the cushion, they're side by side. 42 of Martini now in the clear up into third. Race leader set to encounter some back of the pack traffic here as he navigates his way around the 3/8 mile oval into turn 3. You see the blue and red flag being displayed to the guys at the back of the pack, letting him know the leader's right behind them. There he is, the 16 car past the flag stand, second, 46 of A-Strike, third, Martini in 42. And the 7A car of Frolic in fourth, Zeck in fifth, the number 2 car. Not much change in the top running order as your race leader now encounters the traffic at the back of the pack. He's going to work his way up through past Inman, the 11 junior car. Got his sight set on a few more, gets past Weiss in 23, then comes Sirks in 71B as your leader goes to the high side. The 11 junior of Andrew Inman pulling to the infield off the back side of the track. Vandy Camp is your race leader, just charged into turn number 1. The 16 car ahead by a bunch over the 46 of A-Strike, who's exiting turn number 2. The flying green is out. There's 2 to go. 2 laps to go for your leader, number 16, as he takes the white flag. Now 1 lap left. Last time around the track for Van de Kamp in 16 as he's heading his way to the checkers here tonight in the Topless Nationals. Van de Kamp last time into turn number 3, trying to work his way past a few more cars as he heads to the checkered flag here tonight. Jason Van de Kamp in 16 is your winner, followed by the 46 of A-Strike in the runner-up spot. Third goes to Bud Martini in 42, and rounding out the top 4, 7A is Mike Frolic. Taking the checkers here tonight in a hard-fought battle, the 16 out of Forest Lake, Minnesota, Jason Van de Kamp will put it into the victory lane here tonight, sponsored by Strandland Refrigeration, Heating and Cooling. JC Norgard with JC Norgard Photography, one of the official photographers here at the Ogilvy Raceway, doing the honors of taking pictures down in Victory Lane here tonight. Van de Kamp in 16 taking the win in the Midwest Modifieds. Last up will be the Modifieds. Heading into the victory lane, your race winner, Jason Van de Kamp from Forest Lake, will pull it into victory lane. Race winner tonight in the Midwest Modifieds will head down to victory lane. Celebration Donuts in turn number 1 for Van de Kamp. Van de Kamp, your winner, pulling into victory lane. Let's send it down to Chris in victory lane.
We will wait for him to kill the motor on this race car here. So he's working getting the safety equipment off. Belt's coming off. Helmet is off. He'll kill the engine and come climbing out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jason Van de Kamp in 16. Climb on out of there. First of all, not such a bad way to end the season. There was no pole position jinx for you this weekend. There's been a couple hard luck here over the last couple weekends starting on the front row, but I tell you what, this race car was good. You got into the lead right away, fought through the 5 or 6 cautions right away, and absolutely blistered the field here in the second half of that race.
Yeah, I had no idea where anyone else was. I just knew my car was good on the top. I did not want to start on the pole because of what's been going on lately, but got to the top first and then just drove away.
So there was a pretty good battle behind you. There's 3 or 4 guys fighting. The 46 car was good, and he was right there on every single restart. But 2-3 laps into it, this thing was real good on the top of the racetrack.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go in too hard on the restart and get over the cushion, and those guys are all close to you. Then they go right by you. So I want to take my time the first lap or 2 and then drive as hard as I could.
Well, and you know, flashbacks to the Red Clay Classic, I'm sure. Started on the pole, led right away, led through a whole bunch of cautions. There was 12 of them, of course, you know, in that event. And all of a sudden, tires glazed over, slipped back a little bit. That was not the case tonight. Obviously, the second half of the race went clean and green. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that was the last month. The car was off. It was bad. Last weekend, it was the worst it's ever been. And I actually left the track and said I was not racing this weekend. And it was a Thursday morning. I finally decided I was going to go racing, and we tore this whole thing apart, and we redid everything, rescaled everything, and it was great.
96 career feature wins as of today, closing in 100. Not so bad.
Not so bad.
Give him a hand, your winner, Jason Van de Kamp in 16. So we'll let Vandy get some victory lane photos taken here. Finished second, of course, in the Topless a year ago. He gets the big trophy today. for the Midwest Modifieds. And, of course, as RJ mentioned, the Modifieds will be coming up next. Your final event of 2011 here at the Ogilvy Raceway, and the second annual Topless Nationals should be rolling out here in just a second.
Down the back straightaway, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy it. 30 laps, here come the Modifieds, it's showtime! Out comes the green to the race lead, goes David Kane. Kane in the 2C, gonna slide to the inside, he'll slide up the racetrack, here comes Jensen. Kane gonna be your race leader on the back straightaway, he'll work off turn 4, he'll lead lap 1 and 2C. It will be Dave Kane down the back straightaway, Jensen and JB Swartz in the battle. Joey Jensen gonna slide by, he'll move to second, Swartz is third, Jordan up 4 in the battle for fifth is on. Cody Skillen in 19, Kelly Esty in 37, door to door. Joey Jensen now gonna put some pressure on your race leader, Dave Kane here with the front of the field. Jensen driving the bottom of the racetrack, Kane to the top side here in the 2C, and it's still Kane in 2. Back after it here in the 2C car. They will come to the cone. Green flag back out for your leader, Kane in 2. And the back straightaway, Dave Kane. Right back to the race lead. Joey Jensen get over to work. Here comes Kelly Esty again on the bottom of the 37. Keep an eye on Esty. Esty to the inside of JB, Swartz all the wheel. Esty up on the outside to JB to the outside. Now Jensen gonna swap grills. Here comes the V2. Joey Jensen in the V2. Gonna put a slide shot. Can he clear? Kane, he will. It'll be Jensen down the back straightaway in the V2. Kane gonna come right back to work there door to door. Jensen on the outside, Kane on the inside, side by side. This time at the line, it'll be Jensen, your leader in 2. Joey Jensen, David Kane, Kelly Esty. 1, 2, 3 behind the middle pinch, and it'll be JB Swartz for the battle for fifth now. Cody Skitler hanging on to it. Jason Tennis is right there. Cole Sturgill and Bill Nelson. Good racing going on. Kane now trying to swap moves. Dave Kane in the 2C car, ducking to the inside. Jensen riding the rim of the V2. They are still door to door. Jensen in the V2 up to the cushion. Kane gonna try to slide job, but not quite enough. Dave Kane will slide back into the second spot as your race leaders beginning to run down lap traffic, and Kelly Esty storming to the front in 37. Kelly Esty now gonna pull to the inside of Dave Kane. Kane able to fend him off for the time being. Esty right there. Jensen able to pull away. He'll go by Jacob Moore, and Bill put him a lap down to the V2. Joey Jensen still cruising away from the field. Esty now going to move to the outside. Kane protecting the bottom of the 2C. That'll be Kane and Esty in a good battle here for the second spot. JB Swartz holding off Jason Tennis for the time being for fourth. Jensen, Kane, and now JT up to the outside. We are set to come back to green for Jensen in V2. Caution out on the restart. A couple of cars bunched up as we are set to come back to green. This time by off four for Jensen in 2. Jason Tennis able to challenge Dave Kane here for the runner-up spot. Here comes a 52. Tennis and Kane door to door. Coastal Ford Belfine out 5th and 11. And just like that, a crash here in the front straightaway. Jeff Patchen in the 20. Gonna drive away the final laps here in this Topless Nationals, main for the modifieds as we are set to come back to green for Jensen in V2. And one of the tires is on the racetrack, so we got to slow the action again. Here we go, one more time down the back straightaway. Caution lights around. We're ready to come back to green for Joey Jensen here this time by. This time, check it out. Dave Kane gonna pull the slide jump on the start and steal the lead. Kane will be your new race leader. Jensen gonna try to come right back by their door to door. Kane will be your leader in at 3. Can he hang on to it? He will at the line in 2. Joey Jensen coming back to the line with a V2 car. Here comes Joey again. That'll be Kane down the back straightaway. Jensen second. Now the bottom of third. Jody Belfine moving to the inside of the 52 of Jason Tennis door to door. Belfine going to move by Tennis into the 3rd spot. Tennis is now 4th. 5th is Cove. Daryl Nelson is now 6th. It is still Dave Kane, your race leader by a car linked in 2C. Kane by a car link on the back straightaway. Jensen throwing it in deeper on the bottom of the B2. Kane up on the top. Jensen on the bottom. Belfine, Tennis, and Rick Combs. Belfine hanging on to it for the time being. Tennis is there. Combs, Nelson, now Brent Larson will be one car on the move. Again, Joey Jensen for a slide job. Dave Kane able to clear him though. Kane able to hang on to it in the 2C car. It'll be Kane, Jensen, Belfine, Tennis, now Combs with his hand full for the 44 of Daryl Nelson. Belfine has now cleared Tennis to the 3rd spot. Tennis is 4, Combs is 5. And it's Nelson 6, Larson 7, Skidland 8, Voigt 9, and Kelly Esty back into the top 10 at 37. Dave Kane now beginning to distance himself a bit from Joey Jensen here on the front of the field. It'll continue to be Kane by 3 car lengths. Jensen still right for them through the V2. We are coming down to the end of this thing. Dave Kane still showing away. Jensen's got to go if he wants a shot with 2 to go. White flag will be coming out next time by. Dave Kane by 3-car race. Jensen going to sweat him out on the last ditch effort. Here with the white flag will fly. One more trip down the front straightaway. White flag out for Kane in 2. White flag will fly this time by. Who's it gonna be? This time Joey Jensen gonna slide to the inside of Kane Stacy. Down the back straight away, still Dave Kane, Joey Jensen, Bell by now, Daryl Nelson has me by the 5th. Final trip here, race that are gonna work in a turn 3, your Topless Nationals champion, Dave Kane in 2. For the Mods. Wow. 5th spot going to go to the 44 of Daryl Nelson. 4th to Jason Tennyson, 52. 3rd to the 11th of Jody Belfi. 2nd to the V2 of Joey Jensen, and your Topless Nationals champion. Rolling here into Ogilvie Raceway Victory Lane. Of course, this driver, no stranger to Victory Lane here in the Big O, sitting in the Aero Race Wheels, Mountain Machine, Justice Brothers, Speedworks, AFCO Race Products, Outlaw Wraps, Tim's Automotive, Shaw by Kane. He will come climbing out as your Topless Nationals champion, his first ever Topless Nationals title. Finished 2nd a year ago. And out of the car he comes, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Dave Kane. So we'll congratulate your final feature winner here of 2011, Dave Kane. A couple things. Looking at the crinkled quarter panel here to end the year, but a couple of things. First of all, we see you in Victory Lane here a lot. I mean, you run so well here at Ogilvie. But what a race with you and Joey. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think he almost had a better car than me than I don't know. We got those cautions, and I was able to pick high, pick low, and I figured out which one was better. I didn't pick the right one the first time.
That's exactly what I told the crowd. I said, Dave Kane knows if he picked something wrong. And when you were on the bottom and Jason got a pretty good start on you, the next time you picked the top, that was a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I always had to run off the corner, but when we got into the corner, I was losing it, so I figured I might as well try the high side. I wasn't going to get him taken off from the bottom there.
A tremendous 2011 season, of course. You've had a great 2009 and 2010, but this season for you, what a season.
Yeah, it's been really good. I never expected us to win this many races this year. Got to thank Jacob, my son. He's the best. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Give him a hand, your Topless Nationals champion, Dave Kane in 2C.
Well, race fans, that'll put a wrap on the 2011 racing season. Staff, management, and owners here at the Ogilvie Raceway, thank you for attending the races tonight and throughout the 2011 racing season. Please be careful on your way home. We want to see each and every one of you back in attendance in 2012. That'll come around the corner. Don't forget, 2012 starts out in February 3rd, 4th, and 5th with the ORA Nationals here at the Big O. On behalf of the whole crew here at the Big O, this is RJ at the Speedway. Good night. Have a great off season. We'll see you in 2012.